Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Dr. Boyce Breakdown. I wanted to talk about what's been going on with the pandemic in terms of which restaurants have done well and which ones have not. One of the things I noticed in my own community was that when the pandemic began, there were a lot of local restaurants that were shut down, a lot of local mom and pop shops that we could not go to. And simultaneously, there were places that were open all the time. You could go to Lowe's, you can go to Target, you can go to Walmart, you can go to McDonald's, you can go to Chipotle, stuff like that. And eventually, I realized once I looked at the numbers that a lot of these companies weren't just surviving during the pandemic; they were actually thriving during the pandemic. A lot of these companies were actually doing better during the pandemic than they were doing before the pandemic. A lot of these restaurants lost money, but there are a lot of companies that are actually expanding. And I think this really reflects one of the biggest problems of this whole pandemic. It really was the rich getting over on the poor. It created a broader wealth gap between the haves and the have nots, between whites and blacks, between big companies and small companies. And it never made a lick of sense to me that you had governors and politicians that were okay with shutting down mom and pop businesses, shutting down entire communities, shutting down the entire downtown, but were allowing multinational corporations to operate as if nothing was wrong. And so you've seen this really in the stock market. A lot of these companies, their stocks have performed extremely well. Their revenues are extremely high. And I know businesses, in terms of business owners that are millionaires, who have said, look, I'm making more money during the pandemic than I made even before the pandemic. All of this is wrong and it's really bad policy. Also, the World Health Organization just stated that lockdowns were a bad idea to begin with. I've always stated that and I still believe that. So just be careful. Don't let these politicians tell you how to live your life because at the end of the day, they don't care anything about you. Well, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins. Make sure you subscribe. I'll see you soon. Please have a great day and God bless you. Bye bye.